I divorced my husband after the death of our child. Liam was driving when it happened. Our daughter was 6. I got the call while I was making dinner at home. The hospital said Liam was in ICU. They said our daughter died on impact. I drove there shaking so hard I almost crashed twice. Liam was unconscious for 3 days. When he woke up and I told him, he just stared at the ceiling. Didn't cry, didn't speak, just stared. The first month after we got home, he moved through the house like a ghost. Then one Saturday morning, I woke up and all her pictures were gone. Every single one. The fridge, the hallway, our bedroom. I found them in a garbage bag in the garage. I put them back up. He took them down again that same night. 2 weeks later, I went to check on him because he'd been in her room for hours. I opened the door and he was carrying out her bookshelf. Her bed was already gone. Her toys were in boxes. "What are you doing?" I asked. He walked right past me like I wasn't there. By the end of that week, her room was his office. Desk, computer, filing cabinet. He painted over the pink walls with gray paint. I tried to stop him and he shoved past me so hard I hit the door frame. I called a grief counselor. Left the number on his desk. He ripped it up and threw it in my face. I made an appointment for couples therapy. Told him the date and time. He didn't come home for 4 days. When he finally showed up, I tried again. "We need help, Liam. We can't do this alone." He picked up a coffee mug from the counter and threw it against the wall. It shattered everywhere. "Don't ever bring that up again," he said. Then he left. He started coming home later and later. Some nights, not at all. I'd text him asking where he was. No response. I'd call. Straight to voicemail. Once he was gone for a whole week. I filed a missing person report and the police found him at some motel 2 towns over. I kept cooking his favorite meals anyway. Pot roast on Mondays. Lasagna on Thursdays. He'd come home, look at the plate I left out, and dump it straight in the trash without even sitting down. I did all the laundry, all the dishes, paid all the bills, mowed the lawn, fixed the leaking sink, changed the air filters, everything. I thought if I just took care of everything, he could focus on healing. But he wasn't healing. He was disappearing. One night, I caught him in what used to be her room. The door was cracked open and I heard him crying. Not just crying, sobbing. The kind that sounds like it's ripping you apart from the inside. I pushed the door open and he was sitting on the floor with his head in his hands. "Liam," I whispered. He looked up at me and his face changed. The sadness turned into something else. Something sharp. "Get out. Please, just talk to me." I said get out! I didn't move. She wouldn't want this. She'd want us to. He stood up so fast the desk chair fell over. He grabbed a flower pot from the windowsill and threw it at the wall next to my head. Dirt and pieces of ceramic exploded everywhere. "Go fuck yourself," he screamed. "Better yet, just die. Die and never come back." I left the room. I locked myself in the bathroom and sat on the floor until morning. That was 4 months ago. Since then, he's barely spoken to me at all. When he does come home, he goes straight to his office and locks the door. I hear him typing in there sometimes. Working, I guess. Or maybe just pretending to. Last Tuesday, I made pot roast again. Left it on the counter with a note that said, "I love you." When I came downstairs the next morning, the plate was in the sink, untouched. The note was in the trash. I called my parents that afternoon, told them I couldn't do it anymore. My mom said, "Give him more time. He's grieving." My dad said, "He needs you now more than ever." But what about me? I lost her too. I wake up every morning and her laugh isn't there. I set the table and there's an empty chair. I see kids at the grocery store and I have to leave my cart and walk out before I break down in the cereal aisle. I needed him. I needed us to hold each other and remember her together. But he erased her. Erased me. Yesterday, I found a lawyer, filed the papers. Liam doesn't know yet. He hasn't been home in 6 days.